Hey everybody, this is Nakia Brown.
Yo, this is Caddy Main.
And King Slim.
Hello everybody, this is Scarlett Serenity, and I am loving it on CIE Fashion Talk Radio.
1, 2, you hear the clock ticking, tick tock. You about to stop living, tick tock. I want you to remember me, tick tock. But the dead don't have no memory. I'm coming. Nobody can stop me, nobody can hold me, nobody control me. I'm coming. I'm here to do my thing, I'm here to bring the pain. I'm never ever gonna change. I'm coming. Nobody can stop me, nobody can hold me, nobody control me. I'm coming. I'm here to do my thing, I'm here to bring the pain. I'm never ever gonna change. Like Tropicana, I got the juice. All for the least, to let the dog loose. Don't make me call up the crew.
Welcome to CIE Fashion Talk Radio. I'm your host, Mr. Damian Sanders. And once again, you are in the cradle with the babysitter, and you do know that. Now, this is a spot where fashion meets music, and music meets fashion, and nothing but the best hops into the cradle with your boy. Now, today, we have a very special guest, as all of our guests are special, but today, we have a very special guest. He's an Olympic bronze medalist. He's from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and he is your current WBC heavyweight champion of the world. I got the bronze bomber, y'all, Deontay Wilder. Now, first off, thanks for taking the time to holler at CIE Fashion Talk Radio.
Man, anytime. You know, and I'm always when it's time to bless, you know, I'm always around because God is good and He bless me all the time. You feel me?
Yes, absolutely. Now, I want to off the bat congratulate you on your last fight with Gerald Washington. That was a heck of a fight right there, won a few rounds, but ultimately you got the knockout, man. That was a great fight.
Man, you know, just all persistence and prosperity, man. You know, when you have a plan of doing something, you got to follow the game plan. We knew Gerald was going to be excited because I wrestled with opportunity to fight for a title. And then, you know, all the guys come and try to fight me due to the best of their ability to try to come and take my belt. You know, I do have the WBC belt, and it's the most respected, most valuable belt in all the boxing, and you know, I wear it well. And any challenges that try to come and take it, man, they better be ready to fight because it's gonna be a long road.
Now, dig that. Now, you know, I'm out here in Los Angeles, and we're very well familiar with the nightmare, Chris Arreola out the San Fernando Valley. Now, I understand when you fought him, you had an injury to your hand during that fight, so I was real concerned about that going into the fight with Gerald Washington. So after the fight, how's your hand holding up right now?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. You know, the hand is feeling awesome. My doctor said it would heal up 110%, and it definitely did. You know, when I fought my last fight, I didn't go in the fight with no hesitation of throwing it. You know, and knowing that they said it was going to be all right. You know, when you're a champion, you must be able to adjust to certain situations, especially with a hand injury. So it's so common in boxing. You know, we use our hands to punch, and when they break, then you have two options: either you're gonna give up or you're gonna keep going. And unfortunately, I'm the champion. I choose to keep going each and every time.
Already. Now, this is CIE Fashion Talk Radio. Now, you know, we love to talk fashion on this show all day long. Now, boxing is a sport where fashion is very prevalent all day long. You see a lot of brash characters coming down to the ring in some pretty wild outfits all day long. So, in your opinion, how do you feel fashion plays a role in the sport of boxing?
Fashion plays a role in boxing. You know, we like to come out in different types of uniforms, different shoes, stuff like that. So, you know, people love to see what you're going to wear the next fight. Even with the cornermen, you always go down to the cornermen, and then if you want to go even more free, you go down to even wearing the mask with it like I do.
Yeah.
You know, each of them my shows, to have an identification to let people know, when they see that person, that's the bronze bomber right there, you know. And it's a big thing, you know. I like everybody got the different styles that they come out to, or wherever they feel it, that particular fight, you know. Certain people may feel certain different vibes, you know. When I go to different cities, sometimes I want to feel that vibe of that city, so I build in the culture, I put in all together the colors and stuff and try to create a uniform when I'm in certain different parts of the world or certain different parts of the city. So, you know, I think fashion definitely is a huge factor in the boxing business as well, too.
And that's what's up. Now, I want to send a huge shout out to all my family and loved ones in Enterprise, Alabama, all over the city of Montgomery. What's up, y'all? Much love to the 334 and the 205. Now, you put on for the state of Alabama in a major way. You brought championship boxing to the city of Birmingham. Now, tell us about that experience right there and how that felt for you.
Man, it's always a pleasure, an honor, and a blessing, man, to be able to fight in my hometown, my home state, to be exact. I tell everybody I represent the state of Alabama, not just a city. It's so small, but it's always a pleasure to be able to do that, because a lot of fighters can't go home and have that big support like that. A lot of fighters can't beat their home state like that, and I love going back home. A lot of people get discouraged because I fight so often at home, and some feel like I can't fight nowhere else to play at home. I don't go all over the world. I travel all the time. It was a point of time that I didn't have no fights at home because we didn't have a commission here in the state of Alabama.
Okay.
But after the Olympics, I made it my business to get a commission for the state of Alabama. Now we've had, since 2009, had 5 major title defenses back at home. So I'm able to feed my people, my state. I'm able to bring the world to my state, which they need it so much. So it ain't the fact that I can't fight nowhere else. It's the fact that I'm enjoying feeding my people. Sure.
Most definitely. Now, recently you took a trip to Russia to get your Rocky Balboa on all day long to face Alexander Povetkin, and that fight didn't go through. Now, tell us about that experience right there, traveling to Russia, and why that fight fell through.
Yeah, man. It was a long trip, man. We put a lot of money, a lot of time. We sacrificed a lot, to make this fight happen. And unfortunately, Mr. Povetkin wanted to install melatonin in his body. And those that don't know what melatonin is, it's a
performance enhancing drug.
Yeah, exactly. That people put in their body that increases your heart flow and your blood and everything, make your heart pump a little bit faster, make you recover a little bit faster too. And the fight was off from him when he cheated. A lot of these fighters thinking that cheating is the way to become a champion and stuff like that. And I'm like, as a man point of view of it, I look like if I try to take something to enhance my body to do something that it ain't normally to do, and I'm already knocking fools out. As you can see, I'm 38 and over 37, but 38 and over with all 5, all with 37 of them with knockouts. So just imagine if I put some of my body to increase it to do what it don't supposed to do. Now you're looking at a human weapon that's about to kill somebody. And I understand these guys, man. They want to take these drugs to become something that they're not right now at the moment. But I feel if you cheat, then how can you look yourself in the mirror and call yourself a champion if you know that you cheated to get there? But God is good, man. And we had to go to court, and I won that case, and we move on to bigger and better things.
And you do know that. Now, once again, it's the CIE Fashion Talk Radio. We are live and in charge and doing it way big with the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder. Now, you got the WBO champion, Joseph Parker. He got a big fight coming up against Huey Fury. You got the IBF champ, Anthony Joshua, with a big fight against Vladimir Klitschko. That's also sanctioned by the WBA. Now, you talked about unifying the division. Now, how likely is that to happen when people have mandatories and constantly get stripped for titles?
Well, we're looking at it looking real good, especially this year and stuff like that. We're trying to get a lot of things in line. We're trying to get all the other title holders on board. So it seems like everybody's talking about unifying now. Since I brought that, I started that whole movement. And now all the other champions is trying to put it together. I wouldn't mind getting Joseph Parker next. After his little fight with Huey Fury, I'm not going to sit around and wait on nobody, but, the plans is to get that belt from him and then get the winner of Klitschko and Joshua. That way we have 4 belts apiece, and then at the end of the year we combine them all together and have a big unification bout. May the best man wins. Doesn't have the bragging right. They're considered the best, the baddest man on the planet, and the unified champion. Because there's too many belts now. And it confuses a lot of people of which belt is which, what champion is what. But I always say soon there's going to be one title, one face, one name, and that's going to be Deontay Wilder.
And I dig that all day long. I got one more question as far as the titles are concerned. I'm a big fan of the UK and UK boxing. One fighter in particular, Chris Eubank Jr. He just recently won the super middleweight version of the IBO World Championship, and he caught a lot of flack for fighting for that title in the first place. I was wondering why, when you have a lot of known fighters that hold that title. Triple G holds it, Urislandi Laura, Marco Huck, a lot of good fighters hold that belt. So how significant is the IBO World Championship in your opinion?
Yeah, the IBO title is the International Boxing Organization. It's all right though. It's not one of the. I don't want to discredit that belt or nothing like that because I'm looking to gain all of them.
I can dig that.
Yeah, I just feel like this. I just put it like this: WBC is the belt of all belts.
And you got that belt, the WBC all day.
You got that. You the man. You got that. You the man. No disrespect to none of the other belts because I'm looking forward to representing the other belts as well. I represent the WBC, but everybody knows WBC. And you have that belt. You the man because all the greats have had this belt. All the greats. If you name any of the greats, they have this particular belt, the WBC belts. I'm looking forward to obtaining the rest of the belts, but you gotta have the WBC belt on there. Everybody want to put their name on the WBC belt.
Already now, my man Emmanuel Stewart, rest in peace all day long. Now, he once mentioned it's going to be two prospects that's going to be at the top of the heavyweight division. He mentioned Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Now, the last time we saw you guys in the ring, it was fireworks all day. Now, with all that's going on with my man right now, do you think that it's possible one day we're going to see Deontay Wilder against Tyson Fury one day?
No, most definitely. And me and Tyson talk about this still to this day. I just want him to get cleaned up. When it's time for him to return, it's going. Only he would know when it's time. I hate that he had to go through the situation that he had to go through. But life teaches a valuable lesson, and hopefully he can learn from his from. I wouldn't even say a mistake because when you know what you're doing, it really can't be a mistake. It's something that you choose to do in your life, and hopefully that he done changed the little part of his life where it don't affect him as a fighter, that he can still be able to fight and still be able to put on for his fans and come back and give a hell of a show with me and get the fans finally what they want to see, a Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury fight.
And that's something that I'm definitely looking forward to all day long. Now, I want to send a huge shout out to my Highlight fam for making this interview possible with the champ. Now, tell us, how were you introduced to the Highlight brand?
Man, I think I met Collector up in his favorite place in the world, up in Vegas. That's where we met, and he was always advertising the Highlight brand and the shirts and stuff like that. And he brought me a shirt one day, and I was feeling it. I was digging the clothing line, and what my man Collector is doing. He's a very humble guy. He's very persistent about what he do. He's very encouraging about what he's doing. He's passionate about it, and that's what you need in the business. Somebody that's very passionate, that's got a determination and a will and a heart that don't get it. Because so many people try to bring you down. So many people try to see when you're on the right path, you see you doing something, and they try to discourage you. Or we all got haters. They always say if you ain't popular, you ain't got no haters. So with Classic, he's very determined, and I love that from see another brother to be able to be so determined to do something and just to believe in God, knowing that if I could trust and if I believe that he would take me under his wings, then I shall prosper and do all things under him through Christ Jesus. So, I just big up to my man Classic. Definitely for a Highlight, baby, for life.
Yeah, big ups to Classic all day long. Now, for the fans that want to find you online, how do they go about doing that, champ?
Man, all my social media, Twitter, Instagram, you can go Bronze Bomber, at Bronze Bomber. On Facebook, you can just go Deontay Wilder.
And there it is right there, y'all. That's Alabama love. That's the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber Deontay Wilder. And you do know that he's about to be featured in a special edition of CIE Fashion Magazine, along with my Highlight fam. We doing it real big. So make sure y'all check out for that issue. It's coming real soon. Man, this interview has been an honor and a pleasure. And thank you for taking the time, champ.
Man, no problem. Blessings, bro.
And much blessings to you, too, all day long. Now, once again, it's a CIE Fashion Talk Radio. I'm your host, Damian Sanders. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in. And make sure y'all go check out that issue that we just put out on March the 15th featuring Miss Teen California, Junior America, Nautica Andrews. That's available right now on madcloud.com. So make sure y'all go pick up that issue. And as always, you just been in the cradle with your babysitter. And you do know that.